So there we go. At least 2 dead queens so far, and this is just 10 minutes after application. So looks like folks, welcome back to the Wanneroo channel. Thank you for tuning in today. Today we have an excellent video on this product I found to defeat carpenter bees. And recently I put together an excellent video on taking down carpenter bees. I'll put a link to it down below. Wonderful video. A lot of the different products I discovered and used to basically destroy the little bastards from essentially destroying my range building. And at the time when I put that video together, I took advantage of the best products and knowledge I had. And I was thinking also, I was like, well, wouldn't it be great if there was like a foaming product that had like a flexible tube that you can put into channels and you could apply the product? And well, here we are. I happened to find this on Amazon, and we are going to go ahead and give it a try. So we will keep this video relatively short, but film it over a period of time. The next part of the video, we will go ahead and apply the product. At some point, we will come back and have a look at it, and then later, after the next carpenter bee hatching in August, we will complete the video with a final review. All right, folks, so just to be on the safe side, I just have some nitrile gloves and some safety glasses on. So let's go ahead and give this a go. We inserted this as far as we can get it in there. Oh yeah, that foams out pretty good. Whoa! Yeah, that fills the gaps there. Let's see about up here. I don't think we can see that on camera. But yeah, so that didn't take much at all. Just a little bit of a squirt, and pretty much filled that whole void up. Now I'm sure probably up in here, perhaps there might be some other voids or different things that they've dug into. But yeah, so maybe we'll let that just drop slightly. Let's just give it another little squirt. Yeah, that should be good. Ah, interesting. So that one void there we sprayed into, it came out this hole over here where the screw is attaching the building to the wall. So interesting. There's also another one up here. Let's see. Well, that's good. So we got all that. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty simple and pretty easy to apply. Not too much in the way of a big hassle. You only need pretty much a little squirt. And then the other thing, as I remember in the instructions, just hold in the little bit here for a couple of seconds. But yeah, I wouldn't go like full throttle or anything on the button there. Depending on how deep the void is, you basically just need a little squirt and then just kind of titrate it from there. Well, look at that, folks. While we were spraying or putting that foam into the holes, it looks like we have one of the queens that crawled out of the hole there. So we will go ahead and get the bug assault shredder and go ahead and finish her off. So there we go. At least 2 dead queens so far, and this is just 10 minutes after application. So looks like we definitely had some holes there that still had some queens hanging around, and at least we got 2 of them. So in the end, folks, with this carpenter bee product, with this foaming agent, I didn't have to wait a couple months to see the results. Worked right away. I went ahead and injected it at all the holes and the different pillars. You know, you can see like a pillar here behind me. All the pillars up here at the range building that had carpenter bee holes in them, went around, filled them all up with foam. The other stuff that I had been doing previously with pyrethrin and all that seemed to be working good, you know, in terms of keeping them out of there or whatever it might be. But there was this one particular pylon where I suspected there was still some infestation with, regardless of that I had sprayed it with other products multiple times, this and that. So sometimes I've heard the way they burrow in, sometimes they will end up going in, straight in, and then at an angle. So maybe it's harder for some other products to actually get up in there and reach them. By this time of the year, my understanding is that basically all the males are pretty much dead. As far as I know, someone correct me if I'm wrong. And pretty much you just have the queens hanging around right now to tend to their eggs or whatever until the hatching, which around here should be in August. So there shouldn't really be that many bees around, carpenter bees around anyways. But that one particular pillar there, you know, I guess they had infested it pretty good. So ended up a couple of queen bees started dropping out of there, and I just started whacking them. So, you know, basically it looks like we solved that problem with that pylon there. So we will go ahead and kind of, you know, just kind of keep an eye on it. And if anything changes, I'll put out another video out there. But in terms of like immediate success, what I would say to y'all is this based on my experience so far, at this time of the year, if you do suspect that you have some sort of infestation in terms of, you know, you think there might still be a queen or two or three or four that is burrowed back in some of your wood, you know, to go ahead and try this product out and squirt that foam into the holes and see what you get. I think overall, still, I think the pyrethrin and the permethrin has proved to be effective in terms of pretty much keeping them away from the exterior of the wood. Some of the other products I mentioned in the other video do a pretty good job sometimes of driving them out. But I think those queens are pretty determined. So that foaming agent to kind of get that foam, I think the one thing that helps with the foam compared to some of the maybe more liquid products is that the foam can kind of get up there and expand into everything, into some of those voids, and perhaps, like we did, drive those queens out. So so far, I mean, I'll give this a big thumbs up in terms of another product to help with the carpenter bee infestation. So I think that should do it for now. Nice, quick, easy video. Stay tuned because I have a lot of videos coming up. In July, I plan on shooting quite a few videos, and I also have quite a few that are filmed that just need edited. So stay tuned. We have a whole plethora of stuff coming up on the channel here, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So, you know, keep watching the videos, subscribe, and like to them. If you're interested in this product, check it out below. I'll put an Amazon link below for y'all. If you purchase through there, it just kicks back a small percentage to the channel, and the more support we get, the more videos I make. Pretty simple. So thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time.